we are back in the UK, and we're going to be here for about a month, and we're kind of popping all over the place because we have a lot of family on both our sides coming over to visit us. It's also quite convenient because we're house sitting here in Hartfield again, and it's kind of allowed us to be in and out of Brighton to see my side of the family without being a burden. The Dutch couple we house sat for said it well. They have a saying in Dutch that says fish and visitors are good for 3 days. So we're trying to run on that principle.
So one of the other things on my list to do today is to pick up the quince here. So this is a quince. How did Mary describe this? It's like the original golden apple from the Garden of Eden. That's not entirely. Half of that story is true. I'm just not sure which part. You know those like really old oil paintings that are like dark and there's like a lobster hanging off the table and a cornucopia of all this stuff? These are often in those paintings. So they're really hard, apparently harder than like a butternut squash. Oh, hello Phoebe. And you don't eat them raw. Mary knows a quince jam maker, and so she gives them to them because they have just way too many for these two to eat. So, hey Ruby, it's a lot of quince, isn't it? Just come back from a walk, Mary. Joel needs some help removing his boot. Ready? Can I yank really hard? I don't know what that means.
Just look at my ankle. You're like from the ankle, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's good.
Ah, success. Okay.
Oh.
Who's that? It's you, yeah.
So we're off to watch Mel do some wakeboarding. So we're expecting some 360s. What can you do?
Everything. There's nothing I can't do.
Suited and booted. To say Mel is excited about this would be the understatement of the century. My sister's found the demands of an infant means less wakeboarding, so it was touching to see the excitable sibling I've always known.
In Hartfield house sitting, and then we've got Joel's mum with us this time, which is exciting. Oh, my cousin Tessa's coming tomorrow, so it's gonna be exciting. Hola! And here's Martine.
Good afternoon! The sun has shined just for you.
It's been a good afternoon. We did some exercise and
Oh, hey, I see the sweat pouring off me.
What are we doing here?
we're making scones.
Scones, you darling, we're in England. Of course we make scones.
Well, how long can we do it, Tessa?
15 minutes.
This is awfully wet. Just a little more flour, maybe. No, it's
Oh, that was on the floor!
Still good.
Cecilia, up in her bed. Just at the station here to pick up Tessa. I think that's her train. Tessa is my cousin. You might remember her from last time we were in Brighton. Got our British scones here. Da da da.
Should have made my face today.
Clotted cream.
Oh my god, clotted cream is the best.
Like some scones with your strawberry jam?
Yes. Oh my god. This is how I like my scones.
Okay, how are they? Good?
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
They're not big and high.
Oh, yum.
Fluffy.
Oh, yum. Alex! Look how far away she is. Oh my gosh. Well, she catches up. We are walking to the Dorset Arms pub over there, as recommended by Mary, our food writer. So we think that's going to be good for dinner with the dogs. And the dogs are allowed in the pub, so that's exciting. You made it. You made it. What is it, Jolie?
Well, it might be World War I, but I think it's World War II bunker.
Come on, Ruby. Okay. We're good? Quick, 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 quick! We've arrived! What do you have there, Julie?
Venison burger.
And Martine?
Pure venison, darling.
Venison steak. And Tessa,
Little pieces.
what did you order?
Sausages.
Bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash. This looks really good.
And I have creamed cabbage with pork belly, which looks so good.
Bon appetit, everybody.
The crackling is amazing. Cabbage is good. And our 3 puppy dog friends. I think they're enjoying it. Hey, Alex? We've had an extra good time at the pub. And now we're going to walk home through the fields in the pitch black. Tessa joked about having a headlamp in her bag and we all made fun of her, but now we're all a little envious, I think. So into the darkness we go. Oh, there's a car coming. We'll have light for a second soon. Okay. Just making the beds that Joel's mom was in. So we want to leave them as little work as possible. Because Mary and Sybil kind of said to us, like, tell us when you're back in the UK and we'll book our holidays around that. And so that's exactly what's happened. The other thing house sitting does is that it allows us to be a host. So instead of us showing up to places and to see our friends and family, them having to host us, I really enjoy being able to host other people. I mean, house sitting has now become really a key part of us being able to travel like this. I've got to put the cover on this. This is only going to get entertaining, isn't it? Oh yeah, ta-da! There's also a need for community that I have while traveling that I think house sitting helps fill. It's just nice to know where the corner store is and the kinds of things you can expect them to have. And if you want to go out for a walk or for dinner, you know what your options are. Ooh. How to get there, all that kind of stuff. So life is kind of easy here, which is really nice as well and helps with the rejuvenating. Oh, hello. Thank you. Right on this bed I've just made, hey? That's just how you feel about that. Okay. Up early here this morning. We are on our way to Mapleston Nopes, which is the old school that I used to work at. And my friend Stuart, who is still working there, asked me to come and do a talk. So we're going in this morning and I'm going to tell them all about being a travel vlogger, my limited knowledge on that, and our life so far, which I'm looking forward to, but also a little bit nervous if I'm honest, because I haven't spoke to kids in a while and just don't generally do a lot of public speaking these days. So we'll see how this goes. Oop, we're here. Memories are coming back. That used to be my office down in here. Okay, this is my friend Stuart who's asked me. This is his lovely office. Is this for baby number 4?
It's not coming.
So Stuart used to be a PE teacher, but now he's a high roller in the 6th form, right?
Yeah.
So we not only sold our store, but last January we finished selling everything we own. Really believe in traveling and spending your money with the locals, so it's still that kind of social justice aspect that we had with the clothing store, that instead of going and staying in some massive resort that's owned by a resort chain where all your money leaves and that community remains impoverished, we're staying with locals in their Airbnbs and eating at local restaurants, and that's when we have the best experience. We're about 9 months in and we only have 106 subscribers. I actually looked this morning, it's back down to 105. So we're still figuring things out. And like Mr. Wade's telling me about his film and media class, and I'm thinking maybe I should go to this class because we know nothing. But I think you don't have to know something. You can learn as you go there. There could be somebody here who has like a YouTube channel. You probably have more subscribers than we do. And if you do, maybe you can talk to us afterwards. We live this one very specific type of lifestyle, and it's okay to think of something different and look out there and find it. Do whatever makes you happy.
So thank you to Beth and
Yeah.
How you feeling, superstar?
Yeah, good. Whew, I felt nervous at first. Did you? Yeah, I did. I was kind of freaking out last. Perfect. Okay, so we're back here in Brighton after spending a few days bouncing around the southern UK, visiting friends and family. We employed our technique of just 3 or 4 nights with one family or person at a time, and I think that's worked.
Yeah, it's been really good. I've really enjoyed the time with family and friends so far. It's been really nice.
What are you working on now, Jolie?
So I am just writing a quick blog post, which is linked below, just talking about our experiences and what we've learned about catching up with family and friends while traveling full time, so you can check that out.
Okay, so we'll see you next time from Manchester, and then it's on to Scotland to see my mom, which I'm really excited about. So we'll see you soon.